Hello everyone, it is Mike here, and welcome to the Gold Rush Part 3. Peter Griffith versus Hank Hill. It's going to be a great one here. And of course we're going to have Eric Cartman versus Nathan Explosion. So yeah. And then the finale. Whoever wins these two matches. So this one's going to be a little bit longer. So far I did the horror movie Gold Rush. And now I'm doing the adult cartoon Gold Rush. At the time, I haven't put any of them out. So I don't know how they're going to do. Hopefully they do well. It's going to be hard putting them, with all the episodes going on. It's going to be hard, putting them, in a pattern of when you expect them to be released and stuff. And I haven't even seen how they're going to do yet. But I hope they do both well. I know here lately some of the stuff hasn't been going good. But I noticed two trends. If I do cartoons, horror movies, people are down for it. So that seems to be the big ones. And, of course, Rumbles. Rumbles always do well. And a kick out there by Peter already. But yeah, so we're going to have, I'm going to put out, I'm hopefully going to do more of these. And so far they've been really good. We've had a lot of great creations. Of course, Lucas made Peter and Eric Cartman, who you're going to see in action tonight. And of course we got also Hank Hill and Nathan Explosion. Make sure to download those characters. Not only Lucas's, but everybody else's also. Without their characters, I couldn't make these characters. I could not do it. I may be able to make... There's this one character I think I can make. But that's about it. I just make Big Baby. And there's one I think I could make, but I always forget who it is. But the only reason I can make him is because it's just so easy. Because how it's set up. But it's not I don't think it's a cartoon character. I think it's... probably like Colonel Sanders or somebody like that. You have all the tools at your disposal. But all the face scans and all the images and stuff, I think that'd be extremely hard to do. So these creators are just great at what they do. But yeah, we got Hank Hill versus Peter Griffith. And Eric Cartman versus Nathan Explosion tonight. And then the finale will be at WrestleMania. So it's definitely going to be a good one. I've enjoyed these Gold Rushes. This Gold Rush has been more competitive, which I like better. The horror movie one, not so much. And so far I've liked this one better. And Peter Griffith, of course, the pins and submissions have to be outside. Just keep that in mind. And Peter Griffith's got a stick. A kendo stick. And what was that? Hank Hill just shoved him. So just depending on how they do, I may do more of these, I may not. Hopefully by the time hopefully we'll have the horror movie one out soon. I got some Rumbles to do. And I love putting out the Rumbles. I love putting out the Rumbles, but I needed new ideas. And look here. Oh man, Hank Hill just went rib first into that sledgehammer. And Peter Griffith is going to make him pay here. But Hank Hill with the reversal. So good counter there by Hank. And I would like to think, I know probably people got sick of this Raw ring, but I would like to think that this arena has caused the matches to be a little bit better. Because I've noticed a trend with certain rings, and maybe I'm being a little bit superstitious here, but certain arenas, I feel like they perform worse than the AI does. Maybe it's just me being, superstitious, but do you all get that? Do you all get that trend, kind of? And Peter going for a pin here. And a kick out there by Hank Hill. Wow. And Hank Hill just threw fire in Peter's face. And these matches have been extreme. They haven't been as long as the horror movie characters, but I think they've been better. And look at Hank Hill here. Oh my goodness. And they keep on landing on that hammer. They keep on landing, and Hank Hill gonna try to get a point here. And a kick out there by Peter. Everyone's a 99 or 100 overall, just to let you all know. Of course, I think the super heavyweights have to be 99, which kind of stinks, but they do have the heavyweight advantage, where they can, push you back on grapples and harder to lift probably. And Hank Hill, still no points. Hank Hill is extremely frustrated. I've only watched King of the Hill probably probably 3 episodes. And he's going for this again. Wow, he's doing a great job. Great job so far for Hank. And another kick out. Peter is not giving up. Wow. I wonder what the finale is going to be. And Peter's apparently drunk. He drank some 2K beer. That's what I call it. This 2K is just, oh my goodness. And yeah, next year on 25, I'm going to make some changes. I don't know how invested I'm going to be in the new game. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do. It just depends on how this year turns out and how the new game's going to turn out. I'm planning on getting it, but it seems like every year I put less time into it. And I don't know if I'm getting burnt out on it or if I'm just getting tired in general. But they keep on landing on the weapons. And Hank Hill probably got a concussion. He landed head first on that chair. The back of his head did. And Peter Griffith trying to make a comeback here. And he's doing a good job. And Hank Hill, I jinxed him. I jinxed Peter there. But yeah, every year it seems like, I'm just not liking it as much as I used to. I think I did like 23 better than 22, though. But I think I like 23 better than 24. I don't know. There's certain feet. I love the weapon throw. I think that's so cool, but that's one feature. I really feel like this is an update from 23 and nothing more than that. They added the special ref match, which people love, but I barely use it. And as for Wrestling Empire, that's a hit or miss. And I thought about Let's Plays, but there's just so many of those. That's why this, we have done as good as we have, is because I don't do all the games that everybody else does. But that's become a problem also because wrestling's not as popular as it used to be, view-wise. Back when it was 19 and, it's like once 20 happened, things have just went downhill since. And, of course, there's a lot more people doing this. And look at Hank Hill here. Uh-oh. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. What a move. Good high-flying combo, and he gets the point. So it is 1-0. We got all kinds of weapons here. It's just wasteful. And look at Peter here, and a good counter again by Hank Hill. But Peter's doing, I don't know. I wouldn't underestimate Peter. He's really good. We'll see what happens. Hank Hill's got finishers, though. Oh, my goodness. And Hank Hill now bleeding. And look at Hank. Uh-oh. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Slams Peter. And Hank going for the pin here. Wow. Oh, wow. So, wow, that one was definitely a Hank match. And Hank's going to the finale. He's going to the finale. Wow. Just an incredible performance overall by Hank. And I hate to see him in the finale. I wanted to see Peter win, but Hank wins. And now we're going to our second match of the night. Nathan Explosion versus Eric Cartman. So, this one's a, I don't care who wins this one. I like both of them a lot. I actually like other characters in South Park better than Eric, which is pretty controversial to say. And that kind of is the deal for some reason with cartoons, especially anime. The main character is not my favorite. It's like a trend with cartoons. I mean, with Family Guy, it's probably the case. With South Park, it's the case. With Dragon Ball Z, it's definitely the case. Chainsaw Man. Anime and cartoons, it seems to be like I don't like the main characters ever. Yu-Gi-Oh! Trying to think of other ones. Pokemon would be another one, where the main character's not my favorite. So, yeah, it seems to be like a trend. Like Cartman, I do like Cartman, but I like Stan and Kenny more. So, I do like Cartman better than Kai. But Cartman is one of the funniest. But when it comes to the South Park characters, there's so many other ones I like better. I always like side characters better. And especially with anime, like with Beyblade, I like the guy with the marks on his face the best. With Yu-Gi-Oh, I like Kaiba the best. With Dragon Ball Z, I like Vegeta the best. So, I actually do not like Goku. So, yeah, it seems to be like a trend with anime and cartoons with me, but I don't love the main character as much as everybody else does. And look at Eric Cartman using the hockey stick. Hopefully this one's more competitive than the last one. We haven't had that issue as of late. But Peter did put up a fight, but Hank Hill definitely won that match. It wasn't as close as some of the other ones we've had. The first couple rounds were pretty close. And look at Nathan. Oh my goodness, he's biting Eric Cartman's face. What's wrong with him? Yeah, so at the time I'm doing this, I haven't put out the horror Gold Rush. So we're going to have the horror and the adult cartoons no matter what, how good it does. I think it's going to hopefully do pretty well. But I'm going to put them all out, and we're going to go from there. And it's easy for me. It's easy to put this together. The Rumbles have been a little bit harder this year putting together. And, of course, we need to start another tournament. But by the time you see this, I'll probably have a bunch of stuff out already. So this is definitely... I'm doing this on July 7th. So you probably won't see this for a while. At least this video. Because the other two have to come out first, and then I'll probably have the horror movie one first also. And, oh, I know it. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. That filthy, dirty ladder. I am so sick and tired of that ladder. And Nathan, I hope you use the ladder. I hope you don't waste it. Eric Cartman. That's what Nathan gets for pulling out that ladder. I hate that ladder. And I hate when they use it for that. You know, when they break it, it's awesome. But, you know, the horror movie characters, they didn't care. They broke the ladder. And kudos to them. You know, we may have had some one-sided matches, but we get. Oh, look here. Oh, man, the trash can getting used properly. I made everything Extreme Rules. And look at Eric Cartman. Oh, man. Oh, man, when he flies, too. Oh, that's just devastating. All that weight. And here comes the pin. And Cartman's got a chair. Oh, look at the takedown there by Nathan. And Nathan, I love how extreme he is. That's what makes him good for this tournament. And at first I was kind of debating, should I have him in this tournament? Am I, you know, what was it? I'm looking for the fancy word. I wouldn't say ghosting, but am I snubbing Bob's Burgers? I don't care. I'll snub them all day. I don't care. I'm going to throw Nathan Explosion in here because he's fit to be in here. He's better than someone who runs a burger shop. Come on. I just, maybe I need to give that show a chance, but I watched it once and I didn't like it. And Eric Cartman going for the pin. I should have put Archer in too. That's another one I could have put in. What's another one? The characters from the Boondocks. I couldn't find really anyone besides the uncle and Stink, the Stink guy. I could have put Grandpa in maybe, but I don't know. I would rather put Riley or Huey in. I feel like they represent the show more than even. I mean, Grandpa could. I mean, he's one of the main characters. But I felt like the uncle and Stink wouldn't be. Like, I wanted to put main characters in here. And Eric Cartman just threw a chair at Nathan Explosion. And look. Oh, man. Landed right on that chair. And Nathan going for the pin here. For some reason tonight, they have landed on weapons like I've never seen it. I mean, that's the worst place you can land. They didn't land on the trampoline. They landed on the weapons. I guess that mat's like a trampoline, kind of. Probably not as comfortable, but look at Nathan Explosion. This is brutal. This is why he's in this tournament. Exactly why. I mean, look at this. Nathan with a nice takedown there and continues to beat on Eric Cartman. Yeah, Nathan's meant for this tournament. And if I could get more Metalopicus people, I would put them in there. If I would do a whole tournament on them. I think that would be a cool idea to do. But I mean, so you got 5 members of the band plus Roxo we could easily get, but then we would need 2 others. So that I think that would be hard to do. But I definitely need to do more of these tournaments. As long as they do good, I still have to put them to the test. But they're going to be hard to do because I want to do some streams, and then we have the episodes. And I'm trying to only do 4 a week because I need to, have some time to myself. But Cartman has gotten the first points. So Cartman, all he has to do is land on you. And that gets him a point. And look at Nathan Explosion here. Oh my goodness, the power. Oh, come on. It's because of that ladder. It's because of that filthy ladder. I know it is. I think that's what's causing it. And I can't see the pin. It's ridiculous. I thought it was the steps at first, but I've noticed every time that ladder's out and not used, it causes that problem, at least in certain angles of the ring. I think it's the ladder. That's my guess. Because the steel steps haven't really came into play until now. But I think in certain places where you do a pin and however the camera is angled, I think the ladder's causing that issue. I think it is. The ladder burns me up. I hate it. And I even tell the matches, no ladder. And it continues to throw a ladder in there. You'll throw all my other weapons in, but for some reason, it just wants to let the ladder be used. And I'm going to need some water. My voice is about to go out from the ladder. Oh my goodness, I hate the ladder. I already did CTL beforehand. So today I could be a little bit loud. I'm out of town. When I'm out of town, I can, I'm not in an apartment, so I can be louder. I've never had a complaint. I never have. But I don't want to start. Oh, of course we get a shot at the ladder too. And Nathan gets a point. All right, it's one versus one. I love this. I love this. And look at Nathan Explosion. Oh, wow. And I love how they drop the steps on people now. That's awesome. Oh, what a clothesline. And Nathan, look at this. Oh, my goodness. He could have easily probably won if he would have got him in the ring. And look here. Oh, more brutal shots. More brutal hits. And look at Cartman. What a move there. And what a counter there by Nathan Explosion. And a 5-star match. I'm telling you, they have put on a show. They have put on a show here. And now we got a trash can. We got enough weapons. Use the weapons that are in the ring. And oh, wow. And once again, oh, come on. What is up with this? Really? That is ridiculous. That filthy ladder. And Nathan Explosion wins. I'm about to have an explosion. A mental explosion. And now I love this victory motion. This is our final one. Hank Hill versus Nathan Explosion, $1 Million Championship. Also, adult cartoon tournament winner will be decided between these two. So, hopefully we get the best match we can get from these two. I'm actually surprised they're in the finals. You know, I thought it was going to be Cartman versus Peter. I think in a perfect world I would have had that, but I'm fine with Nathan Explosion being in the end. I don't want Hank Hill to win. I'm not going to throw a fit if he does, but, you know, because I know some people, oh my goodness, look at Nathan Explosion biting Hank Hill's face. Wow. Just wow. He keeps biting people's face. Like, what is wrong with you, Nathan? What is wrong with you? And, yeah, so hopefully it's a good one between these two. They're both 100 overall. I don't think either one of them are super heavyweights. So, I would like to think that the 99 didn't make a difference at one point, because I've seen people win with 94 beat 100. So I don't think that was the deciding factor. I do think I don't know. I don't know, honestly, but I like to think that's not the reason why. But look at Nathan here. Knee to the head. Oh, my goodness. And Hank Hill is getting tortured. And that was a good counter by Hank. This is a great matchup, too. I mean, you're only going to see this on this channel. You're only going to see it here. And I decided to do this at WrestleMania. You guys probably got tired of the Raw ring. I probably should have switched it to SmackDown at least. But hey, I was trying to get through it real quick. And I don't know how long these are ever going to be. That's the problem. I've only had to redo one. And it wasn't... I think it was in the first round, and that's because it just they basically stayed outside for 20 minutes. So that one really stunk, and I knew it was going nowhere. So I did have to redo one, but for the most part, I haven't had to redo these, which I'm actually surprised. Thank goodness that I haven't had to do. But Hank Hill just went into the pole. Usually what I do is I do these in 3 parts, but I don't do it all at once. I do it on 3 different settings when it comes to this, and that way I'm not just I don't want to do the whole I would love to do in a perfect world. I would love to do the whole thing live. That would be great, but I don't know how long they're gonna last. I don't know if they're going to really turn out bad, because I don't want anything that lasts 5 minutes. I don't want anything, which I haven't had an issue with that, actually, surprisingly. I haven't had to hit a rematch after it's over. But I had one that, was never going to end, and I had to step in after like 20-some minutes. Like, come on. But that's why I don't do these live. I would love to do these live, but I'm afraid how they're going to turn out. I'm afraid you're going to get like a 5-minute. Oh my goodness, Nathan! Quit biting his face, Nathan! Quit biting his face! Oh my! And Nathan is just extreme. I'm glad I put him in here. And he's in the final too. I know he's not as popular as anybody else in this tournament, but he's in the final too. So it just shows you how much he belongs here. And Hank Hill going for the pin. And a kick out there from Nathan. Hank Hill just launched a chair at Nathan Explosion. And look at Hank here. Uh-oh. This is not good. He did this to Peter Griffith and wore him out. And oh my goodness. And Nathan got rolled up on the chair. He didn't land on it. And a kick out there by Nathan. Way too early, but a good start for Hank Hill. I thought that, Uh-oh. What is this? This is not going to, yeah. That's not going to, the only reason you got to win is because it took him 1 second to realize he was getting pinned. That's the only reason you got to win. But Nathan just put in a brutal move there and almost got the point. But a kick out there by Hank Hill. And they both have done tons of damage to one another. Uh-oh, Hank's got... Oh, man, Nathan got thrown over the ropes. Oh, my goodness, and Hank just leveled Nathan. I love that move. That's one of my favorite moves. And I saw that earlier when I was recording an episode. And that move is just amazing. I love it. And look at Hank Hill here with the hammer. And now they're fighting over this sledgehammer. Oh, my goodness. And all this is not going to... Oh, man. Nathan's head hit the announce table. Oh, my goodness. I was like, how is this going to work? How is this going to work? And Hank made it work. He made it work, and he is giving Nathan a run for his money. And Nathan loves those steps. And look at Nathan Explosion here. It's a Wade Barrett move. I love that move by Wade Barrett. I think it's a... Is it called Wastelander? Is that what it's called? I really like that move. Wade Barrett, I wish he would have been in the company longer than he was. I think he went out because of injury. But he's a great commentator. I mean, at least we got him on that. But honestly, I think he should bring back the Nexus. I think that would be a great idea. And I know that's not going to happen at the time I'm doing this because of the Wyatt Six and the Bloodline and Judgment Day. You got enough factions as it is. But I would love to see Wade Barrett, at least be the voice of the faction. He doesn't have to fight. But I think that would be cool to bring the Nexus back. That was one of my favorite things that they ever did. Look at Nathan. Oh, my goodness. Just the intensity behind his moves is just so good. And still no points. And Hank's going to do this move again. And this move is very deadly. Oh, man. This could get him a point. Don't let the bars fool you. Because I've seen him get points with the bars on. And, yeah, there you go. Don't let those bars fool you. They don't mean anything some of the time. Sometimes I like to think that, they're going to get a point when the bar is completely empty. But that's not the case always. Sometimes it is, but look at Nathan here. Oh, my goodness, this move again. And even though Hank Hill has a point, he is definitely feeling it. And there's the stomp. And that could get him. That could get Nathan a point there. And, oh my goodness, a kick out there by Hank. Don't you I thought he was going to go for the ladder. I saw something silver, and I was like, oh, not the ladder. Anything but the ladder. I hate that filthy ladder. And they have not been using that in this tournament. And look at Nathan. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This guy is just filled with surprises. And I don't even recall him having that move, but I love that move. That move is brutal. It's like a Brock Lesnar move, isn't it? And that's a point for Nathan. So it is 1-1. This is how I wanted this tournament to be. I know we didn't get that with Peter versus Hank, but I mean, we've gotten it for the most part with everybody else. And the finale is the most important because it's when we bring the best two together. And look here, the bear hug is not going to matter here. It is not going to matter here. So I don't know why he's doing that, but it's not going to matter here. But it does weaken Nathan. And oh, man, right into the announce table. And, oh, man. Hank Hill's not going to be having any more bobbies, that's for sure. Oh, my goodness. Brutal shot. Brutal shot there. We've got all kinds of weapons here. Hockey sticks, sledgehammers, kendo sticks. Oh, and Nathan just timed that perfectly. A nice big boot there by Hank Hill. Uh-oh, Nathan Explosion with the steps. Here we go. And look at, oh man, this could be it. That move is just, it seems to get a lot of people. And oh my goodness, Hank Hill kicks out. Hank Hill's still alive. This is really anyone's fight. They both have taken severe damage. Look at Nathan just bullying Hank. Oh my goodness. This has really been a great match. It's 5 stars officially now. I think it's been 5 stars for a while though. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. What a choke slam. What a choke slam. And Nathan biting on Hank's face again. That is not a piece of pizza. You know, what? You are not Hannibal Lecter. Stop biting people's faces. The bad thing about Hannibal is he makes dishes and stuff and makes the food look good. That's even worse. And there we go. Yeah. Get him. Get him. Yes. Yes, oh my goodness, and they both tied there. They have just destroyed one another, and it's all about who hits the next big move. That's what it's about at this point. Because the next big move is going to decide everything here. It's going to absolutely decide everything. And Nathan's got a stop sign, and I mean, that was just, I don't know what that was. And Hank Hill, oh my goodness. This could be it. This could be it. Hank Hill going for the pin. And it is over. Hank Hill wins the adult cartoon tournament. Congratulations. I know he's not as adult as some of these other shows, but, you know, still, $1 million champion. I didn't want him to win. He was actually the least person I wanted to win, but whatever. He's not my favorite. It's not my humor, but he did a good job. He earned it. So we're going to talk about the tournament some. It was a great tournament overall. I had a lot of fun with it. I thought it was better than the horror movie tournament. More competitive. A little bit shorter. That one was a little too short, but let's look at who all Hank beat. So he beat Bender, he beat Peter, he beat Nathan Explosion. Wow. Just that's a great resume. And he almost lost to Nathan. Nathan really screwed up with the stop sign. He should have went for the big move. He would have probably won, but can't control AI here. But I hope you all enjoyed it, and hopefully these do well, and we see a lot more of them. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all later. Thank you.